Happy Friday. I am not sure right now if I just had a parenting win or a parenting fail. I guess it is all how you interpret what I just did. So it's Friday night. I had a volleyball game with my kids tonight. Really busy day, crazy busy week. And this weekend is a scouting event, camping event, and I'm not as prepared as I could be. I pulled it together today. I found all the things we needed. I checked the list. I got all the things together for the most part that were needed, but there were a few minor details that I had not quite figured out. I also, to be fully honest, I didn't really want to actually go camping this weekend. So as I complain about all the time, I have inflammatory arthritis. I might also have fibromyalgia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but anyway, my body is beeping right now. And unfortunately, my flare is not entirely over. In fact, it seems to be relapsing. And I wanted to beg and plead with my kids to just, let's stay the whole day. Like, we'll stay the whole day and we'll do all the things and we'll leave literally when we be going to bed. So you won't miss anything because the next day you pack up and go. You don't miss anything except for having to clean up everything when you're exhausted from not sleeping. And then I thought a little bit more about all the things that I needed to do and how is this all going to fit in the car, and am I going to be able to pull it off, and am I going to be able to pull it off on time and still get to the campground on time tomorrow, because technically we could be there tonight, but then we would have been getting there in the dark, and no one wants to set up a tent in the dark. And I may have just bribed my kids to come home tomorrow night instead of camping. So I reminded them that, we'd be there the whole day. We were going to do all the fun things, but then we could just go home and go to bed. And my daughter was more or less okay with it. She's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. We're going to do the things, we're going to go home. My littler daughter, she's terrified of the woods in the dark, so she was totally game to go home. My son, on the other hand, was a little bit upset because he just, for some reason, really wanted to camp. So I may or may not have just bribed my kid with an upgraded trip to the ice cream shop in exchange for not staying overnight. I do not know right now if I am a very creative, clever mom, if I am a good mom for, letting my kid down because I needed to let my kid down for my own sanity, or if I'm a terrible mother because I just bribed my kid with an upgraded ice cream store trip to not have to sleep in a tent tomorrow night. So, I don't know. Parenting win, parenting fail, little column A, little column B. Probably more or less the case that maybe it wasn't my worst moment as a mom, but I'm not also sure that I'm proud of it, even a little.